Welcome back to Houston Life. With the new year here, eating healthy might be a part of your resolution, but there's always a question: how do we start? How do we make it good in 2025?
Yeah, I like that. Make it good in 2025. We're dedicated to helping the community adopt a healthy eating lifestyle. Local non-profit Hope Farms is kicking off the new year with chefs in the fields, cooking classes, starting this Saturday. And with more about the event and tips on how to eat healthier for 2025, we have Culinary Director of Recipes for Success, Alyssa Dole. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
This smells delicious.
It smells fresh and delicious in here.
Like a garden.
But Alyssa, I mean, we kind of do this every year. We have the same goals. Of course we want healthier. Of course we want fresher stuff, but it can really be challenging for the majority of people, especially in an urban area like Houston.
Yeah, we are really lucky in Houston to have a lot of really incredible farmers markets. And I think one of the biggest changes you can make is switching to a local seasonal produce and, get your eggs from your local farmers. At Hope Farms, we have a farmer's market every Saturday. You can come. These are our eggs from our chicken.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's nothing better than fresh farm eggs.
Yeah. And you get to meet the ladies that produce them.
And you don't have to leave them in the fridge unless they've been washed, right?
Yeah. So we do wash ours and refrigerate ours, but if you don't wash off the bloom, then they can stay at room temp.
I don't know if you guys can see, but this is literally the freshest stack of veggies right here. There's actually a beautiful ladybug crawling around making its Houston Life debut. But Alyssa, you said you grew this stuff right here. I mean, I just find it, I think gardening and all that is so challenging. So what are the top challenges that you find people are facing that Hope Farms really helps with?
Yeah, I think, just being overwhelmed on what the first step is. On our Saturday markets, we have Charlie, our garden manager, who's a wealth of knowledge. And so he's a great person to come and talk to and kind of, sometimes you're going to fail. Not every plant's going to make it, and that's okay.
It's a process.
The same way, not every dish. Yeah. But just try, and then the more you try, you learn, and you can implement everything you learn with the next plant.
And when we're saying Hope Farms, but can you let people know what it actually is? Because it is an urban place. It is an urban farm.
Yes.
Where you grow all kinds of things.
Yeah, we have about a 7-acre farm in south of Houston. And we teach kids and adults how to grow in an urban environment. So, the challenges that you work with, like you said, being in an apartment where maybe you only have a patio, and how to kind of capitalize on small spaces.
Right.
And to get as much produce as possible.
And this is all really about teaching people, right? Like teaching people, that's why you do the Saturday cooking classes.
Yes.
And you're going to teach us a little bit right now. What do you have for us to do in the kitchen today?
Yeah, so we got all this good stuff from the farm this morning. So I'm going to have y'all start prepping some of our herbs.
Okay.
So with these guys, you can just pop our leaves off like that. And then...
Cool. Oh, good. I don't have to cut anything. I'm sorry.
Nope. And then this is a little trick where you can just slide your hand down. And
oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay. So
and it just strips it.
This way or the other way?
The other way. So you want to go against the leaf, and it should slide right up.
Nice.
So it cuts the time down.
Yeah.
Does anyone else get when you eat parsley, it gives you this boom in your head? It tastes so good. Do you get it's like an endorphin rush? Is that normal? I feel that.
It should be because we're harvested this morning.
Are you? Oh, harvested. How is it?
So I'm eating
very fresh?
Please do.
Awesome. Okay, so parsley, and then what is this herb again? I'm sorry.
This is thyme.
This is thyme. Okay.
So the recipe that we're going to make today, I like to give kind of solid base recipes that you can play with.
Okay.
So we're going to make a vegetarian version, but you can transition it and use chicken stock instead of vegetable stock. You can put it over a chicken breast if you want, or you can switch out your beans for chickpeas. But we wanted to kind of create something that you can just pull everything from your pantry, setting your pantry up really, really solidly so that, it's a day you get home late, you're tired, like you said, everything went wrong. And then you have this opportunity just to kind of pull on what you already have in your pantry. And I really recommend, things like spinach, you can freeze when it's in season, and have it in your freezer ready to go. So using your freezer as an extension of your pantry.
Okay, we have a lot of time here, but not a lot of time here left. So let's throw this together. And of course, we're going to put all of this on our website for people to watch. But what are you making?
So we're doing a Tuscan-style bean dish, like I said, you can kind of play with this. If you wanted to make it a little thinner, you can add some more vegetable stock and make it more of like a soup.
Okay.
You can add pasta in there to bulk it out. But
I love a freestyle. I love cooking freestyle.
Yeah, I think, building up your confidence in the kitchen is key, and recipes are great, but they can just be a jumping off point to tweak it to whatever you've got in your pantry or in your kitchen.
So prepped food versus the fast food, always a better route.
Yeah, trying to kind of, have some pantry staples, but cooking fresh.
So what do you put in first once you got the butter going?
Then we're going to go with our garlic.
Okay, because it's important the order of things. I feel like you want things to like open up different flavors as you cook.
And this, gives it time for the garlic to get nice and fragrant. We'll go in with our chili flakes.
Okay. While you're adding all of that, we're going to show you how you can actually attend a cooking class. All of the information. Here we go. Do we have that? Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're just going to keep cooking. Here we go.
We're just going to keep cooking.
We got our oregano.
Our cooking classes are happening this weekend. So there you go. This is the first of a series of classes. So you can go check it out at Hope Farms. They're on Scott Street. There's children's classes at 12:30 p.m., which is really cool. 11 a.m. is the adult class, but just such a fun thing to do with the family. And I think that's an important thing. If you can cook together, and make it fun for the kids, that always makes them more open to eating healthy food if you have fussy eaters. So definitely a delicious, awesome thing. Amazing. Okay, we are going to share a link to this recipe on houstonlife.tv so you can head online to check it out. And we're going to keep on cooking here, still ahead.